Devin, real quick, man, what's your thoughts on the fight?
It was a good fight.
Why do you guys do this in the press conference?
Yeah.
In the press room.
Right here, right here.
No, I gotta take him in there.
Okay, go ahead, Devin.
We did good early, but that knockdown, I think that's what, I kind of leaning towards Wilder with that.
Yeah, they're pretty much saying if Wilder didn't drop him twice, that he would have lost by like 4 points. It's pretty.
What's up, boy? I don't know about 4 points, but yeah. I agree that that he would have lost if he didn't.
Oh, for real? So if Wilder wouldn't have dropped Fury twice, he would have lost on your cards too?
I don't know. It was close. But that knockdown sealed the deal for me.
Yeah.
Before the fight, I was telling everybody that you couldn't count Wilder out. That to the 12th round, he could always knock him out, and he showed that.
Did it surprise you how the fight played out and that Fury was able to do what he pretty much wanted to do?
No, it didn't surprise me. I knew that Fury could box. I knew that he was a good boxer, and he was gonna make it ugly, make him look awkward, and that Wilder was gonna be missing. But I knew that Wilder had to punch, through the whole fight.
Yeah, let's say there's a rematch. What adjustments would you like to see from both fighters?
If there's a rematch for Wilder, I want to see him change his right hand up. He tends to throw it over the top a lot. I want to see him throw it to the body, throw it to the chest, and Fury, keep doing what he's doing, because clearly it was working early. If he just stuck to the game plan, and didn't get, caught up in trying to stand there, he would have won.
But the draw, this kind of leaves Anthony Joshua out in the rain, right? I mean, they could easily do it again.
I wouldn't say that leaves Joshua out, because that's the fight that everybody wants to see. At the end of the day, everybody wants to see Wilder and Joshua. So even if Wilder would have lost, I still think everyone still would want to see that fight.
Sure.
So I wouldn't count Wilder out, even if he lost or now that it's a draw.
Let's say either of them decides to fight Joshua next. How would they fare based off the performances they give tonight?
With Fury, whoever he fights, he's gonna make it ugly. He's gonna make them look bad. I don't care who he fights. Wilder has the punch. Joshua has the punch. I think that's gonna be a dynamite fight. Fury has the boxing skills. Wilder has the punch. That's always a good fight. So,
who'd you have winning the main event?
I was leaning towards Wilder. After the knockdown, I'm like, oh, they're gonna give it to him. But before that, I was kind of shaky because I was going for Wilder. I was kind of shaky. I didn't know what they was gonna do. But since the knockdown, I had to go with Wilder.
Does this change your perspective on like a potential Anthony Joshua Wilder fight? Or who would win?
No, this don't change my perspective, because, like I said, Wilder has that punch. From 1 to 12, he can punch. So you can never count him out.
What's next for you, man? January, I think.
January 11th, I'm back in the ring. I'm fighting a guy. He's 25 and 0. He's an African guy. He's really good. I actually saw him train a few times. So this is gonna be my last fight on Showbox, and then championship boxing. Here I come.
Yeah. How much being in this environment? You got stars, you got legends, you in LA on pay-per-view. How much did being in this environment motivate you to get on this stage?
It's like this make me want to fight tomorrow. All this is just motivating. And one day I know that I'm gonna be on this stage, so I'm just soaking it all in.
You sit next to Riddick Bowe. How was it sitting next to a legend?
Oh, Riddick Bowe, man, he was giving me so much game through the whole fight. I've always been a fan of Riddick Bowe, and it was a blessing to be able to sit next to him.
What are your thoughts on the Broner-Pacquiao fight? It's my first time seeing you on live.
Broner-Pacquiao, Broner, my man's. I'm always gonna rock man. Pacquiao, he's a living legend. I think it's gonna be a good matchup. Both got speed, both got power. If Broner goes in there and he uses his feet, he can win. If he doesn't, he'll lose.
So don't be flat-footed?
Yeah, if he goes in there flat-footed, like he's been kind of in the last few fights, then I don't think he's gonna win. Pacquiao has speed, Pacquiao has power, and he has feet. So, if Broner goes in there and he uses his boxing ability and he goes back, to using his ring generalship, using his jab, using setting shots up, he can win. But I think it's definitely gonna be a good fight.
Any of the champions out there you got your eyes on, man? Mike Garcia's out the picture now. I know you mentioned them before.
Right now, it's a fight. It's about to be a championship fight. A title. Well, it's about to be a championship fight, and I'm next in line for it. But I don't want to say it because I don't want to spoil it. But if I just keep doing what I'm doing, my time is coming.
Mikey Garcia's moving up 2 divisions to fight Spence Jr. What do you make of that matchup?
you know, I gotta commend him on that. You know, Mikey, that's big. You know, he got his shot that he asked for. You know, I can't knock him. You know, I think it's gonna be a good fight because Mikey has the experience. Earl has the punch. Earl has, you know, the weight advantage. So, you know, it's gonna be a good fight. But at the end of the day, I think they make weight classes for a reason.
You sparred Andy Vences probably a couple of times, right? Can you tell me about that experience with him?
Oh, you know, Andy's a good fighter. You know, he helped me prepare for the Mason Menard fight. He gave me a lot of rounds, you know, and he has a bright future.
Cool. Appreciate you, Devin. Thank you.